I really should rewrite this thing. This is a notebook for way back, some 20 years ago, that I've kept all this time. It's a lecture that I heard in the church I was attending then. It was not taken down very, very coherently. It's all over the place, but nonetheless very important. It serves as a guidepost for me over the years. That the date here says 3/25/2000. I mean, it's 19 years ago. But over the years, I have kept it among my other possessions. It's more valuable than anything. It's a lecture on how sexual sin impoverishes. I didn't think it would be so important. I wish I remember the pastor's name. He was from New Zealand and was visiting. And he tells of the story of Samson. You know, we don't associate the story of Samson with prosperity, but really everything about God and his word is about prosperity. Is it? He promised that if you're obedient, you will prosper in everything you do. Prosper is not just money. It is money too. It is successful relationships, successful in prayer, desire, and all the stuff that makes up for a good Christian person. And above all, it's, you know, if you have a good relationship with people, with your boss, it means promotion. It means, with your customer, it means business. It means prosperity in the end. And I would rather prosper and have a little bit more money in my bank account than not. You know, it's all very well to say, oh, money is not important. I don't need new gadgets. But in this world, I do. You do. I do. So over the years in my working life, this has served as a guidepost, a warning. How is the story of Samson? How is it that it has to do with prosperity? And the way the preacher said it this way. We all know about Samson, the story of Samson and Delilah. Every little kid knows Samson. Oh my goodness. And who was he? We think of his heroic events. Definitely he was heroic. His parents couldn't conceive. So finally God said, your wife will conceive a son. And of course, every son is going to be, there's a reason for every birth, your birth, my birth. There's a reason for us being here, not just to occupy space and go to heaven when we die. We have a spiritual designation in our lives. And so it is with Samson. His people, the people of Israel, was under the domination of Philistines. The Philistines were the arch enemy of Israel. In fact, the word Palestine actually is a derogatory term for Judea, which the Rome named that place, after the Philistines, knowing how hated the Philistines were by the Israelites. And so we hear of Samson, and the parents of Samson went to the Lord and said, if you give us this son, please tell us also how to raise him. I don't want to do anything wrong. And God said, he's going to be a Nazarite. He's not going to drink any alcohol. You're not going to cut his hair. Okay, that's fine. But Samson had a problem. What was his problem? He couldn't, like in modern terms, he couldn't keep his pants zipped up. Well, they don't wear pants then, but in modern terms, that's what it is. There's no women he didn't like to go to bed with. And because they were living in Philistines' occupied territory, so his women folk were mostly Philistines. They went to the village, and he saw this Philistine woman. He said to his parents, I want her as my wife. They said, how can you, son? Why don't you choose someone from the Israelites? He said, no, she pleases me. Whoa. Isn't that how it is with Satan? It's, as Ecclesiastes say, there's nothing new under the sun. If we remember the story of Adam and Eve, how Satan tempted her with this gorgeous, delicious, delectable looking thing, whatever it was a fruit. And our eyes see it, and I said, whoa, it pleases me. So it's the same with Samson. He told his parents, she pleases me. But that was the start of a whole bunch of events that would lead to Samson's downfall. Maybe we don't know about it. All we remember is his strength. But that led to his incredible downfall. And so he married this woman in Tina. Her name was